One day, in a cozy forest where birds danced through the trees, there lived a little fox named Fiona who was bursting with curiosity. While other young foxes stayed close to their dens, Fiona gazed at the mysterious paths that winded deep into the forest, her amber eyes sparkling with wonder. Tonight, we're going to follow Fiona on a little adventure through the forest. Fiona had russet fur that shimmered like autumn leaves and a fluffy tail that twitched whenever she got excited, which happened quite often. Her mama always said she was born with adventure in her heart. One sunny morning, Fiona discovered something extraordinary at the edge of her family's territory. A winding trail she'd never noticed before disappeared into a grove of birch trees, their white bark gleaming with magical wonder. Her heart raced with excitement. She sniffed the air and caught familiar scents of rabbits, squirrels, and friendly deer. Feeling confident in her observations, Fiona took her first steps down the mysterious path. She moved slowly and deliberately, stopping every few yards to look back and memorize landmarks. A twisted oak tree here, a patch of bright yellow flowers there, a fallen log covered in emerald moss. Each marker became part of her mental map home. As she ventured deeper, Fiona encountered her first real challenge. The path split into 3 different directions, like fingers reaching into unknown parts of the forest. Her adventurous spirit wanted to explore all 3 at once, but her practical mind knew better. She decided to investigate each path just a little bit, marking her starting point with her scent so she could always find her way back to this exact spot. The first path led uphill toward a rocky outcropping where she could hear the cheerful chatter of chipmunks. The second path curved toward a babbling brook where dragonflies danced in the dappled sunlight. The third path descended into a shadowy hollow where she glimpsed colorful wildflowers nodding in the breeze. Each mini exploration filled Fiona with joy. On the path leading to the brook, Fiona made her first new friend. A wise old turtle named Sam was sunbathing on a smooth rock, his ancient eyes twinkling with kindness. When Fiona approached respectfully and introduced herself, Sam smiled and shared stories of his own adventures from decades past. Sam told her about hidden groves where fireflies gathered at twilight, secret pools where the water tasted sweeter than honey, and meadows where butterflies performed aerial ballets. But he also shared some wisdom about trusting her instincts when something didn't feel right. Fiona listened intently, understanding that real adventurers learned from those who had traveled before. Sam's stories didn't spoil the magic of discovery. Instead, they gave her tools to explore safely and enjoyably. As the day progressed, Fiona continued her careful exploration, always remembering to check her landmarks and never straying too far from familiar territory. She discovered a family of friendly rabbits who showed her which berries were safe to eat, a pair of cardinals who taught her warning signs for different types of weather, and a gentle deer who demonstrated how to move quietly through the underbrush. Each encounter taught Fiona that adventure wasn't just about seeing new places. It was about making connections, learning from others, and growing wiser with each experience. She realized that being fearless didn't mean being reckless. True courage came from preparing well, staying alert, and making thoughtful decisions. When the sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, Fiona knew it was time to head home. Using all the landmarks she'd memorized and following her own scent trail backward, she navigated confidently through the forest paths that had seemed so mysterious that morning. Her mama was waiting at the den entrance, her eyes filled with pride rather than worry. Fiona had returned safely, her eyes glowing with happiness and her mind buzzing with wonderful memories. As they curled up together in their cozy den, Fiona shared every detail of her adventure. Her mama listened with delight, asking questions about the friends Fiona had made. Together, they planned future explorations, discussing which areas might be interesting to visit next and what supplies might be helpful to bring along. That night, as Fiona drifted off to sleep, she dreamed of all the adventures waiting for her in the days to come. She had learned that the world was full of wonders, ready to be discovered by those brave enough to explore and wise enough to stay safe. And so, little ones, remember Fiona's story when you feel that spark of adventure calling to you. Be curious, be brave, but also be smart. The greatest adventures happen when we explore with both our hearts and our heads, making memories that will last a lifetime. Sweet dreams, young explorers. Thank you for watching, and please be sure to like and subscribe for more stories.